Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Qing China, where we left it off in the last episode. We had not only moved from our previous lines, which were just north of Changde, but we have almost capitulated the Chinese over here in Chongqing, as well as we're destroying a ton of Chinese divisions over here, pushing them towards this port and hopefully cutting them off with a drive over here. Now we did lose some Marine divisions on their push for Nanning, and of course we're on the run from that, as well as we are running into more equipment problems. We are we have 25,000. We will remake that in 84 days, but as of the moment it's just skyrocketing in the amount of loss that we have in the means of equipment. Now we will have new fighters in 72 days, as well as we've almost destroyed the Chinese Air Force capability to take off, due to them only having 2 more airfields left in all of China. One we are about to capture, and another is all the way over here in Qing. So because of that, they will not be able to resist our advance. We are trying to make a push into Communist China as well, and try and see if we can push the Chinese away from the capital to make it easier for us to capitulate it. So without further ado, let's get this started. Now, we were going to try and pull these guys back, which we're doing now. We're going to need to get them out of combat altogether, and then delete their front lines, that way they don't push out for that again. And actually let them hold there. Why not? If they can hold, let them hold. I was going to pull them back across that land crossing there to try and stop them, but yeah, we'll go ahead. If this keeps 3 Guangxi's 25 divisions, if this keeps 25 Chinese divisions off of us, okay, never mind, they brought in reinforcements. Okay, alright, so we just did one China policy, which means China has a war goal. So I have a war goal on everybody now, including my own puppets. So if I want to go to war with my puppets, I can. Probably won't, okay, that's kind of dumb. Alright, so I can do Imperial Legacy, which means overlordship. I gotta conquer focus on Free France. I gotta conquer focus on China. I mean, not China. I gotta conquer focus on Japan, and I gotta conquer focus on Korea. Can't do this because I am fascist. So let's go ahead, we'll do Imperial Legacy. I want that stability anyways. Kind of low on it because we're at war. Honestly, we're just gonna have to pull back to the port. We're gonna have to just pull back. We're probably gonna have to either hold at this land crossing or just completely pull out of Hainan and then regroup and attack again. We are doing good up in the north here, drawing a lot of Chinese attention from us. They do have 47 to 62 divisions, but the thing is their divisions have 10 times the manpower that we have. We need you to stop, so that way you're not killed off. There we go. Alright, let's let this continue. So we are trying to break through here. These 7 divisions should be more than enough to break through. Let's add you back into the fray here. Now, we do have a lot going on here. I think he should even be available for a upgrade, shouldn't he? Yes, he is. Adaptable. Plus 50%. Penalty for reduction in terrain. That sounds good. Entrenchment speed, camouflage, paratroopers, and probing attack. Can I get anything to do with urban warfare? No. Alright, let's go ahead and get adaptable, because that actually sounds really nice. And his command is even larger now too. Alright, so we're starting to run low on supplies here. I don't know how long we can keep this up, but we are starting to take control of this here. Alright, we actually might end the war in this episode. This kind of feels like World War I. Every time somebody comes close to victory, they lose. Let's go for the next computing machine. As you guys see, I am going for atomic research because China, we need the atom. We need to stop because we need to fight these guys off from trying to encircle us. Alright, so we gained this right here. And so these guys are all being split up to help. No, you're all gonna go this way. And you're all gonna stay here. You're all gonna stay right there because we need you right there. Alright, by the way, I think we finished. Are we gonna wait till the fighter ends? We got 57 days till the fighter ends. We'll wait. We'll wait. We make 316 a day, and we still can't make up for all the guns we're losing. What kind of souls can we stop? Let's go ahead and where's the brown army at? This army in the north. I want you to stop doing. I need you to stop. I need you to stop, and I need. Actually, the green army can continue because they're doing well. Actually, you continue what you're doing. But I need this army here to stop. And then this army in the north here, I need you to stop fighting as well. You're gonna need to pull back because you're about to get encircled. And never mind, you're gonna get killed. Oh, rip those guys. They were good while they lasted, but they're going to die. There's no way around it. They're actually going to die. Like, I can't save them. Let's I guess disband them while we can get some of that manpower back. Well, that sucks. They had a good run too. Alright, let's fix your problem here. Right, you got an encirclement. There you go. Alright, how's our Marines doing? They're doing a fighting withdrawal. They're actually winning now. So we'll leave them we'll let them win. How are we doing here? Is that number dropping or increasing? Is that number going down or up? It's still climbing upwards. How do we well, for starters, let's pause real quick. That's a opening in the lines. Now, I don't like that because last time we had an opening in the lines like that, it was bad. So actually, I'm going to stop you guys from assaulting, and their assaults are just nothing but failing at the moment, so you're going to stop pushing. But the red army and the purple army should be the only ones pushing, and the green army should be pushing as well. You need to get yourself involved. You need to not get yourself involved. Now, are we losing equipment or are we gaining equipment now? Let's see. We're still losing equipment. As much as I want this fighting to keep going here, but we're gonna have to stop the push because, well, this goes. So it's gonna stay green, so we're gonna keep them fighting there. I don't really want to use any steel for convoys at the moment because I really want it to be used for guns. Let's gotta try and fight that off. I don't know. Just hold. How are we doing against the capital? Not as well as I wanted to. We're not doing makeshift bridges, are we, anymore? Let's do makeshift bridges. And we're actually stop the assaults for the red army. Just short of that airfield, but we're not fighting anymore. We've stop all these attacks. They're literally they're losing more than they're gaining. Same here. You'll stop. I want you to stop. All right, and then everybody. Actually, no, you need to stop too. Stop fighting there. You need to stop fighting. You need to stop fighting. You gotta stop fighting. You gotta stop fighting. That's right, because you're still... Hold all divisions. Well, remember how I said it was going to be like World War I? Well, it was like World War I. We came close to victory and then stalemate again. I'm not going to go for nuclear reactor because that's crazy. I want something that's going to help us in the long term. Support equipment. Another tank. It's go for another tank. We're gonna need to upgrade our tanks to fight the Soviets. I mean, I should be focusing more on not fighting the Soviets and fighting something else, but oh, what can I do? We do need air support, but at the moment I need all my factories working on guns. Because we need 104 steel just to keep ourselves afloat, and I don't even know how much steel we produce on our own. How much do we produce on our own? Trade, steel, we produce. So we import 96 and we extract 72. We export 36 to Japan and Shenzhen. Okay, so we might have to put ourselves in closed economy. Japan is taking a lot of our steel away. And we need 134 for the production lines. So if we get that 36 back and we extract 72, is that counting what we own at the moment? Is that counting what's here? I guess it's counting what's here. So we're gonna be in a deficit no matter what. You need to stop. You need to hold all divisions. Who else is still fighting? I'm gonna allow you guys to keep fighting because you guys are doing good, except for that. You need to stop that, and you need to stop that because that's gonna be the death of you. But I think we're gonna keep pushing for that to happen. And that should be all attacks done with. Oh my, no, whoa, no, no! I don't know why you let that happen. You're gonna have to push like that. We're gonna have to push like that. Every time we almost get something fixed, something bad also has to happen. And we're gonna go ahead and what do I want to get? When do I want to get built? Don't want infrastructure. Let's get a. Let's go ahead and get that. Just like I said, I don't want to do that. Okay, so we have a lot of military equipment being made. Let's unpause. Okay, so we are good. We're good on all of that. We need to not do that. Actually, one of you guys, somebody keep them down while we try and get around all this. The infrastructure is blown to bits up here. Alright, alright. Why did I accidentally make you your own army? Where did you guys come from? Did you come? Oh yeah, you came off of this. Okay, I see. Alright, we'll have you assault the capital because we just have 18 divisions just sitting around for no reason. So how is our equipment going? Is it going up? I think it's still going up. Yeah, it's still going up, but not as bad. Let's you know what, we'll hold your assaults. Now it should be going. It should be going down. No, it's still going up and it's steadily going up. Do we have anybody attacking? Should not be attacking. Yes, we do. Look, why? Oh my God, let's pause this real quick. Why must you attack? You simply grab a little bit more territory on the other side of them, right? Is it that hard to simply just grab a little bit more territory? If we just grab a little tiny bit more territory. I have one division, make sure these guys are pinned just long enough you can get there, and we'll be done, right? That's simple. Now we just have to dig in and let the Chinese assault us. Plain and simple as that. After a while, the Chinese will lose so many men that they will have to give up. And that bought me the time I need to move all my guys up. Perfect. Happy ending. The end. Alright, now we just gotta wait for our supplies to regain. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw it on 5 speed. National Spain join the Axis. Well, that's cool. Alright, are we going down? We should be going down. Alright, we're going down. We're going down. I'll leave it on 5 speed, and hopefully, so within 3 months, so probably by December, we'll be in the positives again on equipment. Yeah, we spread ourselves a little too far out. Too advantageous of a push. We did slaughter their men, though. These Marines are still holding down here. Don't know for how long, though. But I'll keep them fighting. Once they get... Actually, hold up. I hate to do this, but we actually need to start the production of convoys for trade and supply because of all these freaking guns. I'm actually gonna have to decline these guns here because I'm gonna need these convoys, so we're gonna need to get those Marines out of there here shortly. Alright, so we've halted the advance of the Chinese. Now it's their turn to counterattack. I hate how they stopped us right outside of their capital, man. Right outside, literally a tile out. It's like, that is our Stalingrad. Speaking of Stalingrad, Germany might die. Great. Alright, well, let's see how long it takes us to get our guns back. Now, it did say it'll be 87 days, but hopefully we can get more factories built in the meantime. And I don't want any more of these. I don't want any more. I just want to see my civilian factories get built, and I want to see a ton of these getting done. Alright. So every day we produce, how many do we produce? Every day we produce 355 of the new guns. Right now we're reinforcing, we're not even upgrading, we're reinforcing them, and they're getting reinforced with the new equipment. So, I wish it wouldn't have gone on for this long. We should have stopped our attacks earlier, but I thought we could have ended the game. At the moment, what is China at right now? China should be suffering pretty harshly. 22% towards, or 81, so they own 22%, so we captured a victory point somewhere. Don't know where. I don't think they recaptured any of their own victory points. Okay, so we captured Fuzhou. So that's probably why they dropped even more. I don't think they've recaptured any of their own victory points. I don't think we've captured any more besides that one. We have entered Guangxi. Speaking of Guangxi, how many convoys do we have left over? No. I'd say yes, sure, let's go for it. Okay. So we are going to need a fighter. We're going to need fighters here shortly. When air superiority, we win the battles faster. I'm really tempted to throw an assault on these guys and try and push them back, but I'm really tempted to also do a massive assault on the communist Chinese capital, but it's too advantageous, too much. So Imperial Legacy is done. We're gonna do, I don't want to do that one because I don't know how that one's gonna end. We're gonna do Conquer Tibet because I know Tibet's not gonna give in to us. With us being at war with China, they're gonna be like, yeah, not happening, bruh. So, since that won't happen, we're gonna have to do this ourselves. So last episode, I know I promised you guys, or was it this episode? I think it was this episode I promised you guys we'd end the war, but nope. China still fights on. Alright, so now we've got our conversion up. So we're gonna go for the second line of conversion. That way, our guns will be switched over faster. So now we're down to 21,000. So we got a little under 2 months left. So I'm saying December the 2nd is probably when we'll have it. So we just gotta keep going until December the 2nd, and then we'll be able to start our offensive once again. Well, probably late in December we'll be doing our offensive, just because I'm waiting for the. I'm gonna be waiting for us to have a stockpile built up. Now let's start getting anti-tank as well. I want to anti-tank and anti-air put on my units. I forget which one gives you more piercing and heart attack. I think I want to say anti-tank, but it might be anti-air. And never mind, the Germans are... No, I thought the Germans were pushing into Soviet territory, but it's the opposite way around. Freaking German idiots. Oh, you know why the Germans... This is why the Germans are doing so much. Because the Germans are, you know, they're in Africa. Swarms of them are in Africa. Look at all these German divisions that should be fighting against the Soviets are instead sailing to South Africa. It could be because they're at war with Japan. I don't know. How about China's convoys? They have non-convoys, so either they're getting past us or they haven't even set them out to sail yet. Yeah, we're not getting our convoys anytime soon. So those Marines are basically fighting for their lives at the moment. Who are we getting Lend-Lease from? We are getting Lend-Lease from... let's go ahead and modify the incoming Lend-Lease to no guns. How many convoys does that give us back? Okay, so Germany's the reason why we have no guns, or no convoys. But, oh well, those Marines will die for the greater cause. So which armies are getting reinforced? It looks like it's going from south to north. Yeah, so it looks like the reinforcement stops at the first army here. So these armies are going to be getting reinforced soon. Okay, because they're the subject army, so this is probably going to be the last army to be reinforced. 34 days. Kind of tempted to start a major assault, actually. We're going to have to draw some attention off because I'm tired of losing stuff. Alright, so as long as we're going down, I don't know if I think we're gonna be, we're building more guns than we're losing at the moment. We're not gonna be in that large deficit anymore of guns. We do need a lot more soldiers on the front line, but we can't produce enough guns to fill up our already made soldiers, keep up with the Chinese production of men, and then create our own. So really, we just gotta bleed the Chinese. How many factories does China have left? 25 military, 12 civilian. How many do we have? We have 43 military and 28 civilian. I wonder if we should just stop production. We're gonna stop production of tanks. I think that's enough to keep our tanks going. We're not using artillery anymore, so we're gonna stop production of artillery. Alright. That's gonna give us more to put towards the war effort on guns. Now we're producing 300 guns a day. Actually, over 400 guns a day. So that's gonna help us out. I think we were being too diverse on how much we were making. Oh, I really want to send a massive assault there. Damn it. Okay. Crap. The end of this episode is coming soon as well. And we still haven't killed the Chinese yet. I want to get this supply together. 20 days. I wish 5-speed could go a lot faster. I wish the Germans weren't dying so fast. But That's pretty much over for the Germans. I don't know if we'll have enough to fight the... Sad as I'm going to say, Germany, you're going to need those guns more than I do. So you're going to keep all those guns, because you're going to need them for your armies. How are the Allies... Oh, never mind. I see now. I was going to say, how are the Allies still landing soldiers? And I see that's how they are. They need to capture those ports. Fall of Pearl Harbor. Pearl what? Japan, you are so small and you're invading Pearl Harbor. Wow, Japan, they've got nothing else better to do, so they're just going to war on Pearl Harbor. Holy, they're at war with everyone. Huh, I wonder how many divisions does Japan have? Oh, they actually have a lot. They bounced back. I want to see where this goes. I wonder if, is Japan storming the islands yet? Have they stormed Guam? They've captured. Wait, no, they haven't captured Guam, have they? Which one's Guam? Guam is... Where is Guam? Guam is one of these islands. Okay, so they captured Guam. Okay, they've captured Wake and Midway, right? Did they capture Midway? Isn't that Midway right there? That's San Marcos Island. Where's Midway? No, they haven't captured Midway yet. And they haven't captured, is this Phoenix Island? No, Johnson Atoll. And they're slowly taking over Hawaii. So Hawaii's gonna fall to the Japanese. Wow, I did not see that coming at all. That was not expected. We're actually gonna start using some Chihas. That's gonna be the tank we're gonna be mainly using. Conquer Tibet has been finished. Good. Let's what's the next one? Overlordship. Activates mission. Overlordship over Indochina. Renounce the McCannon line. Mutually exclusive with Indian cooperation. Gains claim. Okay, we'll go for that claim. Tell the British off once and for all. So how long is that war goal? Is forever, isn't it? No, it's not. We only got till 1944 for Tibet. Okay, so we need to finish off. We gotta finish these guys off soon. All right, so we're in the positives. I'm gonna wait till that gets to above 1,000 before we attack. I know we need to. No, that's not good. Not good. Not good at all. They busted through our lines. Screw it. How many guns do we have? We have 542. How much are we making? Can't believe so many. So we get 435. Let's make sure upgrades are on the low. Priority reinforcements are on the high. Unpause this and see what happens. Okay, so we're doing good. We're actually doing well against Qing. I guess letting them in actually helped us out. I want these guys to be butchered. Just start murdering them. Alright, no, you attack there. I want these guys encircled. Kill them all. Alright, let's have massive. I just want assaults everywhere. Everybody start fighting. Okay. Everybody but you two start fighting. Why aren't you getting involved? Come on. Get involved. Stop him from leaving. I want him dead. Wrong answer. Charge that way. you should not be doing that. Hey, pause real quick. You're not going to be deploying any of your men there. We'll let these guys handle it. Actually, if we can finish this province off, I'll try and bring these guys around. So let's go ahead. We're going to delete your attack orders. Yeah, we're going to stop you from attacking. You're going to help finish that off, and you're going to come right down here and try and finish this pocket off. There's only 1 or 2 guys in it. Hey, how about you push these guys back, you know? Be a pal. Alright, so we're fighting as hard as we can to recapture. You're gonna start pushing there. I want these guys pushed away from the capital, and then I want them keep pushing them back. I want them pushed far back. Alright, let's what do we want to spend our power on next? Let's get industrial concern. See if we can do something with that. Alright, so let's attach you to there. Let's keep the fighting going. I want the Chinese to pay for all the fighting they brought to me. Nope, stop. Nope. That's not okay. Not okay at all. You need to stay right where you are. We're not going to hyperextend our lines. We're simply going to do this. Right? Perfect. You're going to fight here. This base is getting nowhere, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this army here, and we're going to extend it 1 over. We're going to stop all of its attacks. We're going to hold all of its divisions. It'll push there. We're going to take you. You're going to be deployed here. Like so. You're going to attack there. You're going to attack there. And you're going to attack there. You're going to attack there. And that's going to be the end of it. Let's start. How will we do this actually? Let's have you guys fast. As fast as you can, right? Good. Okay. So we're going to continue pushing. Yep, we've cut them off. Doing anything too stupid. And you're not going to have any forces deployed to stop them. Nope, not happening. You all need to be deployed to that. And then the rest of these guys are going to simply push for there. They keep wanting to break through. Go, we need to hurry and push this. Push the agenda on this one. There we go. Let's drop the speed now. Are we in a deficit on guns? No, we're still in the positives. Alright, so we're slowly pushing these guys back. And oh, Qing's been captured. Really? Wait, so where's China's capital now? Really? Really? Don't tell me they're still fighting on. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay, so we need 10. We need something that's worth 10 victory points, don't we? Is there any cities that are near us that are worth 10 victory points? That's worth 1. That's worth 3. That's worth 1. So we literally need to take 10 victory points worth, and we're not gonna be able to do that, are we? Oh my god, this is gonna be such a pain. We gotta march our way all the way to Goldman. We we basically gotta fight our way all the way over to Goldman. And even though the Axis are losing in Soviet Union, they're going to send all their forces to China because China's at war. Right. That's smart. Don't do what Germany does. Let's try and keep them away from all our stuff. Let's keep this going. I want to close this pocket off for you in the episode. No, stop. That's not good. There we go. That's much better. And then we need to do some resorting of the lines. So your line's gonna come like this, right? Okay, and then the green line, because we're going to need a lot of soldiers to just push for Goldman, is going to go like that. So let's go ahead and extend it just a little bit more like that. So once this is captured, why are these British divisions just walking around? Seriously, go do something else better with your life. Now we have more. So we have 3 factories more. So what are we gonna need? We're gonna need aluminum. So we're gonna need more of this. We're gonna need more of that, and we're going to need rubber from Malaya. Right. Perfect. So now we should be mass producing fighter planes once we get out of our deficit. Are we going down in guns? No, we're still up in guns. That's good. That's good. So holding on the Chongqing. There's another breakthrough here. Not good. I think I saw that before it got too messy. Let's try and fix that breakthrough problem here. And how is the Brown Army doing? They're advancing slowly and butchering the Chinese. And I think the Chinese divisions are skyrocketing. That's lovely. Not good. We don't have the guns either to start mass producing, do we? How much is one of our divisions? I know we need to edit this soon. It's 600, so we could start mass producing some more. What about the People's Volunteers? Alright, so our largest unit. Our largest unit is actually the Manchu Banner, but we can't actually do that. Actually, let's start training some of the puppet templates, right? How much manpower do we use if we train one of theirs? Let's just look. So it's 900 from us and 8100 from theirs. How much manpower do they have lying around? 625. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're out of infantry equipment at that point. I don't want to be out of infantry equipment. Alright. So we're in the debt, we're in the negatives now, but we'll make that back in one day, hopefully. Hopefully. Please say we make that back. I don't want to go into another deficit, but I need more men. And those men are coming from my puppets. Alright, mass charge. Alright, well, we're gonna have to actually end the episode here, guys. I think I've gone a little too far. It's gonna be a long episode, but Capture Chongqing, only to find out that we need a rush for Gomend. We don't have the forces to rush for Gomend. Well, I mean, we do. Now we do. But one central strike in the Gomend, that's a lot of land to cover and won't be secure enough. I wish we could try and get the red army, the blue army, the brown army. Brown army push this way, blue army push this way, red army push this way. Trap a lot of guys in the south. Our Marines are steadfast. They're holding. Actually, we can put them on the attack again. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And just probably actually take a new army altogether and just send them in the south and then start pushing. We can cut some guys off. They've only got one port left over here. Capture that port maybe via naval invasion. Maybe replace the Marines with an army here. Naval invade, capture that port, cut off their supply. That'll be the last port China has. If you guys actually see here, this is the last port under China's control. We've captured every other port but this one. If we can capture that port, China's going to suffer from outside aid. You'll have to be getting it through the Raj. And then what we can try and do is push a brand new army through the south and push this way, cut all these divisions off and squish them, kill them, and send all of our units pushing up towards Gomend. It's pretty drastic. We don't have the power to do it at the moment, but when the time comes, and when it does, we need to rush our enemies as fast as possible. Now we are going back down to a deficit again, so I'm actually going to have to cut this last unit off. So we're not in the positives that I want us to be in, and the Chinese are slowly trying to break us down. I might actually have to not. I can't even though I really want to. I can't train those guys at the moment. I need that. I need those guns to keep going towards our men. For now. I do want to start pushing our guys forward though, but at the moment we're down to a standstill here in communist China. That's the main reason I didn't want to lose that in the first place. So before we do go, we're going to leave it off on a note that our men have severely destroyed the ability for the communists to continue the fight on. And what we're going to do now, something a little drastic, but what needs to be done, is we are going to make a massive push in this direction. Meanwhile, this brown army is going to have to try and push for Gomend. The purple army, they're no more going to be pushing. They're going to be pushing now for Qing. They're going to go this way. That's what they're going to be pushing for. The red army, they need to push for a whole new objective. Their new objective entitles to this right here. Right? And then the blue army, of course, we're probably going to have to stop the advance of the blue army for now. Actually, the red army is going to be moving too far away from the blue army. So, the red army might have to move something like that. And of course, as long as the purple army can, I know we're going to have a gap where probably men aren't going to be moving. That's going to be a one province gap. We could probably cut that off for ourselves, trap some guys here, then the purple army can try and finish them off. And then of course the blue army is going to have to try and gain a little bit more extra space here, and the green army is really just going to be trying to push for Gomend. Try and see if we can keep a lot of guys trapped in communist China, and maybe even get an encirclement going with this army here, who we're going to need to fix their attack lines. Their job is literally going to try and encircle the communist Chinese. If I can get it done right. Let's see. That's going to be their whole entire job, is going to be to encircle the communist Chinese by... Wait, let me edit this. And I need to edit this too. Okay, I would just mess up. Okay, we're just going to keep messing this up, I guess. Edit mode. Alright, let's fix this again. Just like that. They're gonna literally not gonna push that way. We're gonna edit this. So they're gonna just drive as fast as they can. Meanwhile, the Chinese are gonna get squished. So in the next episode, guys, we are going to just overwhelm the Chinese defenders and capitulate them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it was a long one, but hopefully it was an interesting one for you guys. And in the next episode, we will have a capitulated China. I promise you guys in this episode, we'll have a captured Chongqing. In the next episode, we're going to have a capitulated China as well. So if you guys enjoyed, please comment and subscribe. I'll see you guys next one. Goodbye.